All right, fire signs, your favorite energy, the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like it's more about you showing that you've been patiently waiting for something. So if you are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, these messages are for you for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Disclaimer, my readings are not for the faint of heart. Must have thick skin.
So yeah, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Oh yeah, okay. The Magician, the Three of Pentacles. Then you have the Seven of Wands, the Chariot, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. All right, so like I said, overall energies, I kind of feel like there is something that maybe you've been trying to manifest, but it's been taking like a long time. And I feel like you've been trying just like some of everything, different forms of manifestation. You're like, okay, let me try to manifest with water. Let me try to manifest with fire. Let me try to manifest with earth. Let me try to manifest with air. So I feel like you've been trying to play around with all the elements of manifestation. And, you know, you've just been having to wait and see what is happening. But I feel too like this energy is about seeing the hard work that you put in. Like you're starting to notice something. You're like, okay, like I must be on the right track because it's budding, you know. So I kind of feel like whatever it is starting to bud. And I feel like you also have, it's like maybe you started working on something, some sort of a project. It could have been a passion project, or maybe it was something that was started on at work. Maybe you started a group, whether it's like not necessarily a music group, but you know, a group, something at work, or maybe you started some group on Facebook, or you started a channel, a YouTube channel. And you know, it seemed like you had put in like a lot of hard work and have been, you know, playing around with wanting something to manifest or grow, and you start to see like, oh, okay, like finally, you know, people are joining my group. You know, what I was working on is starting to pay off. Oh, I put something up for sale and now people are looking at it. I got a sale. Like something's going on where it does seem like your hard work is paying off. It feels too like you've been trying to establish some sort of solid foundation for yourself, especially like a financial foundation. And you might have like multiple streams of income coming in. This is, you know, good energy for the Magician to be around, like all these coins, because this is good energy for, you know, business-minded people. This is more so about playing around with different things, you know, pulling in different resources, networking, just wearing many hats, and just finally starting to see something come into fruition. It seems too like you're looking at things from a higher perspective, or you can see your situation from all angles. Maybe you had to walk in someone else's shoes in order to understand their perspective, but it looks like this also could be like some sort of knowledge seeds that were planted. And just also, just with 7 being like a divine number, you might be seeing 777s, or that could be something significant for you, or maybe you're also just feeling lucky. But something does seem like divine intervention. It also seems that you have an edge over others, or over your competitors rather. Let's say this was about multiple people competing for the same position. I feel that for whatever reason, even if other people have more experience than you do, it's more so about your perspective. Like you have a different perspective on something. Or something about your resume is just standing out because nobody else has this. Like everybody's resume looks the same except for this one, like something is giving you an edge over your competitors. So I feel like you're definitely standing out. And whatever's happening in your life where it seems like you have enemies, this is also a strong indication that, you are going to roll over your enemies. You're going to be able to crush them and have some sort of a victory. I feel like you're also coming off very brave, or maybe you feel that way. You might feel invincible. Something is making you feel like you can do anything or you can't be stopped. And it's funny because, this is representing law. So something is happening where maybe you do feel like you are above the law. And I know people don't like people like that. Especially, I'm not going to say any names, but, if you look at things just objectively, that's just the way it is, especially, and if you study astrology, you'll see that certain people have certain placements that do like put them above the law. It's like, oh, how come this person doesn't have to follow those rules? Or how come this person, doesn't have to do X, Y, Z? And, it's some people just have it like that. It's in the chart, they're able to overcome something, that law or rule doesn't apply to them. Maybe, rightfully so. Not speaking for certain people, but who knows what happened in a previous lifetime, if you believe in previous lives. I do. But maybe, someone did something in a previous life where they earned something in this life, and this is, their reward. So, maybe that something is your reward, and I kind of feel like just own it. And it does look like, this is what you're doing. You're just claiming something. You're like, I claim this XYZ, whatever it is, you're claiming it. And I feel like it's also empowering you. Yeah. Seems like there's a lot of things happening. Definitely too seems like you're refusing to back down. Now there is something conflicting going on in regards to your way or the highway versus conformity. It could be something going on where you conform because you're in charge or because you get to make the rules, or you conform because you're passionate about whatever the law is. You're like, well, I could get down with this. Like, I could follow these rules. Like, I like this. So something's going on where I don't know. Like I said, it's something conflicting, but it might be a situation where you are the one that is creating the law or regulations. It also looks like you have some sort of knowledge or education. Maybe you're receiving some sort of education, or you're getting some sort of certificate. Somebody definitely could be getting like a CDL. But yeah, I kind of feel that you're also maybe being handpicked. Like something seems like you're seen. Like someone standing up somewhere and there's a crowd of people, but you're the one that they see. They're like, you come here, or we want to talk to you. So I do feel that you could be standing out in a crowd and someone from above or in a high position sees you. And there definitely could be some things happening in regards to career where you're able to save up and make money. You might have like some steady flow of income coming in. Something does seem very mundane and routine, but it's giving you stability. I feel like you're also very dedicated and very focused on something. You could be giving your own department to run. Something seems like you could be put in charge of something, but it's kind of like maybe making it your own. Or like someone is wanting to hear your ideas or work with you, or you are working under someone who has like strong authority. This could be government too. You also could, well, I don't know why I'm getting something about speech writing, or someone who works hard behind the scenes for someone, like becoming someone's right-hand man or woman, you know what I mean. But I kind of feel like something's going on where you could be handpicked for something. Now, it does look like something could lead to like a lot of responsibility, but I feel like you're prepared. I feel like this is also good energy if you work in entertainment. Somebody entertains for a living. It seems like you could start to make money from acting or being a comedian or singing. Maybe you're starting to fill up a room. And I feel like you're getting some sort of recognition. I see something also just like being established, or something being made official. You could definitely be living a dream. It seems too like you could be celebrating. Now, I don't know who all out there has wanted to work maybe in a different country. I kind of get an energy of like, or like if you applied to a job, you're like, well, I always wanted to live here. I'm going to apply to this job out in Bolivia because I always want to live in Bolivia. Like, I don't know. It could be any place. I don't know why that had to be the place that I named. But somebody might finally see your resume and they're like, yeah, like, we see that you have experience in this position, you know, we'll pay for you to relocate. And so you could be paid to relocate and work somewhere else. But it would be someplace that you always dreamed about living. In regards to a relationship, I feel that a relationship has been slowly developing and becoming more and more serious. I feel like this relationship feels like teamwork. It feels like a job, but that's okay. It's like both people wanted this. It's like, okay, I wanted a relationship that was practical and based off of reality, but it still has like a romantic and passionate element to it as well. Maybe you always dreamed about having that dream home or that dream family or dream husband or wife. And I just kind of feel like with this, you can have it. It's like you've worked hard, long and hard for something. And, you know, it's paying off. Like maybe there's going to be some sort of engagement. Or maybe you guys are just deciding to put your finances together as a couple or start a business together. It just seems like a relationship becomes more and more serious to the point where, you know, it's like official. You're officially engaged or you're officially in a relationship. If you've already been in this relationship and you guys are already married or engaged, it just still seems like something you're doing as a couple. Maybe you're going on vacation, or maybe you're relocating, or maybe you are starting a business together. But it seems like there's a lot of work going into this. They're like, the couple, well, I'm thinking about like the couple discussing like the things that they're going to be planning or doing together, especially if it's like a business. It's like you have to mix business with pleasure in some way. There could be a possibility of talking to or getting counsel from someone, guidance from someone as a couple, but it feels like it's more so like a good thing. Like this is just to strengthen the relationship. Now, if you're single, there's a strong possibility of you meeting someone at work or in your professional life, like it might be tied into your professional life somehow. It could be with someone who you oversee or someone who oversees your work. And it seems like this person would be very determined about pursuing you. And Seven of Wands and a Chariot together usually, for me, creates that Terminator energy of I'm not backing down. I'm not stopping. Actually, there's several cards that can do that, but definitely these two together. If someone sees you as their ideal partner, they're going to pursue you. And this person will be very straightforward and assertive. No fear, no shy stuff. Could be any sign, but looks like it could be an earth sign or a Cancer especially. And it looks too like maybe someone is rising from the ashes. Like somebody had undergone some sort of transformation, and someone is now taking their power back. They're like, they've risen from the dead. Yeah, I kind of feel like somebody is coming back like stronger than ever. Also, outside of love, somebody might be claiming a position that became open. It's kind of, or if somebody stepped down, somebody might be like, I'll take it. Like, I could do that. Now, someone also could have gone through some sort of surgery and is back just looking completely different. And I just got a name that starts with the letter G, but it feels like it's an unusual name that I can't really pronounce. Unless it's an acronym. I feel like someone is overcoming their fears. Something's happening where it feels like, you know, maybe you were afraid to do something or say something, but you're challenging yourself or you're coming out of it. I don't feel like you're afraid of something anymore. If this is about being pursued, like I was saying, this isn't a shy person. I feel like this person is overcoming their fears. Someone also could work in construction or design. Something feels like development. Somebody could be like an overseer. What do you call it? Like a project manager. But like, it could be any type of project manager, but I am getting it more so for like development, like home development or like a construction site. I feel like someone is also just very good at what they do. Something also could be going on in regards to someone's job title, like working in human resources or having to go to human resources for something. But if you are interested in either, like if you're looking for a job, I feel like you're going to get interviewed and hired. If you already have a job, I feel like you're going to be sought after for a promotion or some other position that maybe you're more in alignment in. It just seems like someone, like I said, they're seeing you and they're pulling you out. Spiritually, I feel like someone is astral traveling in their dreams. Or it's like you're being visited by someone, or you are looking for someone, or or going to visit someone. Even if you don't normally know how to do stuff like this, it's like it's going to be a moment where you are in the dream and you're like, oh my God, I'm in control. And you just start, controlling the narrative of the dream. I feel like somebody is also trying to find out if they're pregnant or if they're going to have children, especially if you are able to communicate with someone in a dream. It's almost like you're asking them, like, am I going to have like a child? Seems like they're giving you information about the future of your relationships or family. I feel like you're also being encouraged to pursue your dreams. Oh yeah, somebody sees you as their ideal person. Someone could see themselves in love with you. Even if it's not necessarily like love at first sight, it's just like they get the feeling that they could fall in love with you, or they're seeing you and it's more of an emotional connection I feel like somebody is having, and then they start to kind of like look at it from a logical standpoint, and they're just like, man, they do have, check, they're meeting my checklist. Yeah, this is somebody I could see myself settling down with. So I feel like somebody is taking a relationship with you very serious if they approach you. I do feel like in the past, maybe somebody used to be a playboy or playgirl, but I feel like maybe someone is different now, or that was the past. Now, I kind of feel like you might be a little on the defense, or having to stand up for yourself, or somebody could be speaking in your defense as well about something. Okay, I kind of got the energy of like stand in line. It could be a situation where it's like everybody wants that position, so stand in line. Or everybody wants to be with that person, so stand in line. But like I said in the beginning, if something is for you, it's like, it's just for you. You don't have to stand in line. I feel like something also could change your routine slightly. It's like a little break in a pattern. You also might receive some sort of unexpected income or pay. Also feels like there is some sort of bonding taking place between people. I feel like you're going to be bonding with someone or networking. Yeah, and it's like several career cards out, so I feel like there's definitely going to be some sort of positive changes or situations happening when it comes to career. Now you also might be doing some sort of studying or researching. Now, something could be offered to you, and you might question whether or not you want that responsibility or if you're ready. Or it could be two things being offered to you, and maybe you're thinking about turning down one but feeling confident about the other. I do feel like you're feeling a little nervous about something. You also might be concerned about how much something is worth or how much something pays, or whether or not you should invest something. If you're thinking about going to school, I feel like you're a little torn, or there's like a mixed bag of emotions happening. Like maybe you're like, should I, pay for these classes? Like, is it going to come in handy if I do this? Or is it going to be a waste of money? And then going back to a situation where I was saying it felt like a conflict between conformity and you creating your own boundaries. It could be that you are challenging structure, the way something is structured. Maybe you feel like something should go this way and you bring it up, but they're actually listening. Yeah. Yeah, I still kind of feel like there is a situation dealing with authority and following rules, and then someone who is just like, I'm not listening to that, or I'm going to do it this way, and they're going to listen or do it my way. I got that energy for somebody else last week. All right, so let's pull some energy cards, and then we'll look at your Oracle Love card. All right, additional messages for fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have caring connection, blossoming abundance, appreciation, overall energy, 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. All right, so overall energy, it does seem like there is some sort of spiritual guidance. And again, it seems like having their third eye makes me still go back to you able to see something from a different perspective or a higher perspective, or being seen by something or someone with, a higher perspective or from a high place. But it also kind of looks like some sort of spiritual love connection that you might end up having. Maybe you feel deeply connected to someone, or like you saw this person in a dream, or something feels very dreamlike. Somebody might be making you feel beautiful or appreciated, valued, attractive, whatever it is. It just seems that you are being admired from someone. And if this is a love connection, I feel like someone is seeing beyond your physical appearance. It's something higher, that Not saying that someone's not physically attracted, but I feel like this is something higher. I feel like they feel both a spiritual and an emotional connection to you, which could be something that they both want and need. And I feel like someone is like pulling you closer to them. And I feel like there is some sort of bond or some sort of trust that is developing between the two of you. Someone might really try to show you, you know, their love, or they're speaking your love language. I don't feel like you're resisting this. I feel like you're embracing whatever is unfolding here. Someone definitely could, you know, just literally give you some flowers to show you that they are thinking about you. And if you're in an established relationship, especially something like that, your significant other might bring you some flowers. And it seems like there's something very nurturing happening in your relationship. So if you're already in a relationship, maybe you guys are just like bonding or feeling more connected spiritually and emotionally. I feel that your partner, it seems like the energy too of trying to keep you. So I don't know if at some point you had thought about leaving. Maybe you also set boundaries and had given your partner an ultimatum, and this person is conforming because they don't want to lose you. Also, initially, maybe someone wasn't ready for commitment or had cold feet and just weren't ready for that responsibility. But by you setting some sort of boundary, or like letting them know where you stand and really being serious about it, I kind of feel like maybe that helped them to put things into perspective and choose to hold on or to fight for you. And just overall, I feel that you are going to feel a spiritual connection to a person, place, or thing. Maybe you're looking at a car or apartment or houses or something physical. Whatever it is that you're seeing, though, you just kind of feel like, ooh, this is calling my name. This is for me. And you might even treat yourself to something because you feel like you deserve it. You're like, no, this bag has been calling my name. These shoes have been calling my name. This car has been calling my name. So whatever it is, I feel like you are claiming it and, you know, treating yourself. But you definitely could have someone doing something kind for you. All right, so let's pull your oracle card. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. And like I was saying, the sevens, the triple sevens coming out. So I love when that, you know, confirms something. And, you know, it does feel like something is divinely orchestrated. So the things that are happening for you or to you over the weekend, I feel like this is definitely something that is destined. All that patience, I feel like, is paying off. Yeah. And maybe you've been, you know, celibate or abstinent and just waiting for that right person. There's a strong possibility that that's in the works. Maybe you're crossing paths with that person. And if it doesn't happen this weekend, maybe it's something that is in your energy and just kind of coming out and could happen sometimes later down the line. But you know, I do feel like your patience is going to pay off. All right, so hopefully this helps. Ooh, I had a lot to say with that one. But yeah, feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending love and grace.